Hey fifth graders, welcome to music. I am going to talk to you a little bit about the staff today. So you know Stanley sits on a staff, and you know who Stanley is, right? He's my emoji that's over on the wall. That's the staff up there. Okay, so a staff has how many lines? Do you remember? 5 lines. And if I were to make my hand look like a staff, how many spaces would there be? 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So we got 5 lines and 4 spaces. Okay, so we're going to be doing some things with the staff today. Okay, so I already have something here that I created to help you kind of look at what a staff looks like. So you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. And just for fun, I marked out the lines like this and the spaces like this so that you could see that whenever I'm saying what's the third line, you would know it's the middle one. But if I say what's the second line, then you would know the second line is starting from the bottom is 1, 2, so the second line is here. See, we don't want to start from the top and say what's the second line, 1, 2, because that's not the second line, that's the fourth line. It's just a way to make sure that we're communicating correctly, that when I say, hey guys, look at the third space, that you're not looking at the wrong space because you didn't know I was counting from the bottom. So make sure when you're counting, you count from the bottom and go up, okay? That's one big thing. So all staves, stave is the plural of staff. They all have 5 lines and 4 spaces. But we have more notes than fit on here because remember, notes could go from very, very, very low on a piano to very high. So the way that we're going to show what these particular notes are is to put this treble clef here. And the treble clef is going to tell us that these are going to be your higher part of the notes, okay? So around the middle of the piano is just below the staff, and then it gets higher and higher. And then, of course, we have our time signature here, which you remember from the meter dragons. Okay, we're not going to talk about those things. We're really going to focus on the lines and spaces. So, one of the things that is really, really difficult about reading music is that it's not just reading from left to right. When we read a sentence like this one, we read left to right. But in music, we not only read left to right, but we also have to read up and down. So those lines and spaces are the melody that goes up and down. And that can be really, really tricky. If you remember playing recorder, we started our first note on that middle line. That was a B. Remember playing that? It was a 1 finger. And then we went to A, and then we went to G. And then on top of that, then you're having to read rhythms right along with all that. And you've also got to be able to put the physical aspect to it. So it's not easy, but it is doable. And you are right at a great age to learn to do this and to be able to pick up an instrument and fly with it, okay? And that's why they start band in between 4th, 5th, and 6th grades, is because this really is your best time to get started on an instrument. Okay, so taking a look at this again one last time, remember we have 5 lines, which will start from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces, which will start from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't call them that, do we? We use A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. That's our musical alphabet. Just 7 letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. But they repeat over and over and over, like a pattern. One way for us to be able to remember how they repeat is to have these little songs in our head to remind us what those spaces and lines are. I've got a couple of fun videos. Now, I always love using kiddie stuff with 5th grade because you guys are always doing this super high level thinking. And sometimes it's fun to just get down there in the fun younger zone. And so I've got two videos. So I want you to watch the video and then I'm going to talk about it afterward. Okay, here's the first one. This is the EGBDF song. Okay, let's listen one more time. Here we go. Okay, we just did the lines. We're going to do on the spaces now. Here is the spaces song, face song. All right, and one more time for that one. All right. So didn't that help? I figured it would. Okay, but see, those are fun. I mean, come on. I know they're silly, but they're fun. But you will have maybe, possibly, the EGBDF song in your head now. Right? Because sometimes singing a song helps you remember something. Okay, let's take a look. Remember, it's the treble clef. We know that the first space is what? F. Second space is A. Third is C. And the fourth space is E. So F, A, C, E. So if I say, what is the second space letter? You would say A. What if I say, what's the fourth space letter? You would say E. But what if I say, what's the fourth line letter? Okay, so now we got to think about that a little bit more. What were those letters? E, G, B, D, F. E, G, B, D, F. E, G, B, D, F. Okay, so think that in your head. All right, so what was that fourth line? E, G, B, D. And what's the second line? G. All right, so let's move on here. So I want you to take a look at this activity. The first thing, of course, is a treble clef and that we have a staff here. But then we have these two lines and two dots at the beginning and the end. Well, that's a repeat sign. Typically, when you have a repeat sign, you just repeat it one more time. Unless there's an instruction that tells you to repeat it more, you would only just do it one more time. Then we've got our time signature, and you remember from the meter dragon, top means you have 4 beats in each measure. We're not focusing on that right now, so I'm not worrying about it. If you looked at this rhythm, you know that this is a ta, and you know this is a rest, and that's all we're really using right now. All right, so let's do that. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. And then you'd repeat it. So our brain can handle that relatively easy. But now I'm going to add one more layer. Now you have to also do the up and down. But instead of worrying about the letter name right now, we're not going to do that. We're not going to worry about letter names. We're going to use this legend here, this little map. And when we see the first line E, you're going to stomp. When you see the second line G, you're going to pat. When you see the third line B, you're going to clap. And when you see the fourth line D, you're going to snap. When you see a rest, you're not going to do anything. Okay, so tell me what you would do for this first note. Look up here, and what would you choose? You would choose clap. Okay, so this is a clap, and then a rest, and then what's this? A stomp, and then a rest, and then a snap, and then a rest, and then a stomp, and then a rest. Snap, clap, clap, rest. What's this? It's a pat. So you pat your legs, and then this is stomp, stomp. Okay, so do you see what I'm talking about? You have the lines. It shows it's on the 1, 2, third line. If it's on the third line, you clap. So when we start, we're going to clap. We're going to do the rhythm. We're reading left to right, but we also have to read whether it's a stomp, pat, clap, snap, or rest. Okay, so our brains are going to have to work hard, and then our bodies are going to have to respond to that. So this is a lot of stuff to do. Let's just do this one very slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. Clap, rest. Stomp, rest. Snap, rest. Stomp, rest. Snap, clap, clap, rest. Pat, stomp, stomp, rest. Again, because it repeats. Ready, go. Clap, rest, stomp, rest. Snap, rest, stomp, rest. Snap, clap, clap, rest. Pat, stomp, stomp, rest. I'm telling you, I am terrible at this. So for me, this is hilarious because I try really hard, and I mean, I'm getting a lot of practice here, but I am terrible at it. So if you're like struggling, don't worry about it. Let's just have fun and keep trying. So let's try number 2. All right, number 2 is, what does it start with? A stomp, and then another stomp, and then what's this third note? Is a clap, and then a rest. And then this is a pat, and a pat, and then what's this? Snap, and then rest. And then this is a clap, and then a rest, and then a snap, and then a rest, and then a stomp, pat, and then a clap, and then a rest, and then we do it all over again. So let's do this 2 times in a row, not stopping. 1, 2, ready, go. Stomp, stomp, clap, rest. Pat, pat, snap, rest. Clap, see, I told you, rest. Snap, rest. Stomp, pat, clap, rest. Again, stomp, stomp, clap, rest. Pat, pat, snap, rest. Clap, rest. Snap, rest. Stomp, pat, clap, rest. Okay. Oh gosh, we are going to move on to putting music with it and see how you do. Last Monday, we celebrated a holiday. It was MLK Day, right? So we celebrated this amazing man who taught us, no matter where we're from and who we are, what we look like, that we are all equal. And the music that you're going to hear has the words justice and peace in it. So let's see how we do. Let's do the lines. 1, 2, ready, go. Clap, stomp, snap, stomp, snap, clap, clap, pat, stomp, stomp. Again, clap, stomp, snap, stomp, snap, clap, clap, pat, stomp, stomp. How'd you do? Number 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Stomp, stomp, clap. Pat, pat, snap. Clap, snap, stomp, pat, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Pat, pat, snap. Clap, snap, stomp, pat, clap. All right, number 3, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Clap, clap, snap, snap, pat, pat, clap, pat, stomp, stomp, pat, clap, clap, clap. Repeat. Pat, snap, snap, clap, pat, stomp, stomp, pat, clap, clap, clap. I messed that one up, didn't I? Here's number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Pat, clap, snap, clap. Stomp, pat, snap, clap, pat, stomp. Again, pat. Oh boy. And snap, clap, pat, stomp. Okay, last one. Here we go. Starting with a pat. Wait till he counts. And my brain needs a break anyway, so go ahead and let him do his singing for a minute. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Pat, stomp, pat, clap, snap, clap, snap. Again. How'd you do? This is not easy. This is really, really tough. It would be worth it for you to go back and try this again. I have the music on your page, so all you have to do is go back and try it again. All right, those were the lines, right? Well, guess what? There's a whole other one for the spaces. The first space will be the stomp. The second space will be the pat. The third space will be the clap. And the fourth space will be the snap. And then, of course, there's a rest. Reading across and reading rhythms and putting it in your body. This is a lot of chaotic work. Okay, I'm even feeling like chaos, and I play instruments. No matter how well you do, your brain is getting a major workout, and you are creating new neural pathways just from doing this. That's what's amazing about music, is that it forces your brain to create more neural pathways, which forces you, like it or not, to be smarter. It has been proven. So the more you do this kind of thing, the better it is for you overall. Let's just try this again. I'm going to put the music on and let's see how we do, okay? Here we go.
1, 2.
Number 1, ready, go. Snap, snap, clap, clap, pat, pat, stomp, stomp. Again, snap, snap, clap, clap, pat, pat, stomp, stomp. Number 2. 1, two, ready, go. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Pat, pat, pat. Clap, clap, clap. Snap, snap, snap. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Pat, pat, pat. Clap, clap, clap. Snap, snap, snap. Next one. 1, 2, start with a snap. Ready, go. Snap, clap, pat, stomp. Pat, clap, snap. Ooh, snap, clap, pat, stomp. Clap, pat, stomp. Again, snap, pat, clap, stomp. Pat, clap, snap. Snap, clap, pat, stomp. Clap, pat, stomp. 1, 2, number 4, go. Pat, clap, pat, pat, snap, pat, clap, pat, stomp, clap, pat, oops, pat, snap, pat, 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 snap, pat, clap, pat, stomp, pat, clap, pat. Oh. What'd I tell you? Do we need to do that one over again? For me? We'll do it one time. Ready, go. Pat, clap, pat. Pat, snap, pat. Clap, pat, stomp, pat, clap, pat. Okay, here we go. Number 5. 1, 2, ready, go. Clap, stomp, pat, pat, pat. Clap, snap, clap, pat, snap, clap, pat. Again. Clap, stomp, pat, pat, pat. Clap, snap, clap, pat, snap, clap, pat. Oh my, okay. Let me turn that music off. I don't know about you, but that gave me a bit of a brain freeze, brain headache, I don't know. That was tough. So no matter how you did, you really have learned a lot today. I want you to complete that exit ticket, and the secret word is Mrs. For this week. So make sure that you are recording that secret word, Mrs. And then you'll be all done. All right, so enjoy the rest of the lesson, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.